Hi everyone, it's Shar. Welcome back to my channel, Crafting Up a Storm. Today I have some really great spring home decoration DIYs from Dollar Tree. They're versatile and easy to do and fun. So let's get crafting.
For this project, I will use these eggs from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2. Now, I went ahead and painted them both at the same time. The first one I painted moss green. And I'm just trying to stay out of those lines to keep those lines there. The second one I painted, I believe I used Waverly chalk paint in hazelnut. And then I went back in with some distressing. For the first one, I have one of these chalkboard clips from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put it at the very top. That's going to cover up that hole at the top of the egg. And then I have some of the lavender sprig. I'm just going to clip that into it. For the second egg, I'm going to draw some ears and just cut them. I'm going to cut a template out. For the second ear, I wanted it to kind of lay over a little bit, so I bent the first template and traced around that, and then I'm going to just cut that right out of felt. So I have 2 felt ears. I left a little on the edge to be able to glue to the back of the egg. In order to give this a bit of stiffness, in order to so they'll stand up a little better, I'm going to use a piece of fun foam and cut it out on the back and just glue that felt right to the top of that fun foam. This will help them, give them some sturdiness and help them stand up a bit. I don't like using hot glue on fun foam, so I'm just going to use some tacky glue. I believe they actually make a fun foam glue, but this tacky glue worked just fine. Trim it up a little bit. And I put a pom-pom. I had an extra pom-pom from an earlier project, and I put it on as a bunny tail. And I'm going to glue my egg to the bottom of those ears. I think I did a little trim so that I could put those ears close together as well. And I just took a black and white gingham ribbon. There's the top of my bow for my bunny. I also put a tumbling tower block on the back so that my bunny will stand up. Very simple, very cute. This project, I took one of the little chick ornaments from Dollar Tree, and I got some of those nice big flower wallpaper wall decor decorations, and I just put the chick right on top that flower. And I cut around the edge. I wasn't real worried about being too specific. I'm going to take a nail file and really buff away any of those edges and get it sanded down really good, and it gives it a good kind of distressed edge to it. I'm using an emery board because it's easier to get into those small places. I think I also used a very small file to get maybe in between the feet or the tail. I'm going to distress the edge a little bit, use a little of the antique wax, and I'm just coloring it in and kind of buffing it off. And it just darkens it a little bit, makes it look a little more aged around the edge. And I just keep doing that until I have the shade that I want. It takes a little of that wallpaper and makes it look a little more aged. I glued a tumbling tower block to the back. I think I ended up gluing 2. And then to the front, I have these paper flower embellishments from Hobby Lobby in their scrapbook paper area. And I made a simple twine bow, and I popped one of those paper flowers in the middle. And this was a very easy decoration done. Perfect for a tiered tray. Really cute. I found this really great hanging bird cage at the 99-cent only store. I believe it was $1.49, possibly $1.99. And I liked it a lot. I just didn't care for the color. I did take that vine off the this holder for it. And I'm just going in with some black chalk paint, and I'm going to turn this into black wire. And then I want to distress it a bit, make it look kind of like old aged metal. And I have this silver, and I'm just dabbing it on and then brushing it around. And I noticed if I dabbed it on with the thin sponge and then took this flat sponge and went everywhere, it spread it a lot easier. I'm not adding anything to this. I just keep dabbing it here, there, and everywhere, and that gives me some darker spots and some lighter spots. Now I'm going to go in with a little of this turquoise acrylic paint, and I'm just adding some color here, there, and everywhere, kind of like a patina to it. Now I also found this nest, and it was 99 cents at the 99-cent store. It's super cute, but it's not exactly what I wanted, so I did get it just for the bird. And I'm going to, the bird is a blue glitter bird, and I don't want to have a blue glitter bird. So I decided to paint it, to start with taking it completely back and painting it black with black chalk paint. And then I painted it white. I probably could have just started with the white. I don't know. I don't know if it would have covered that blue up good enough or not. Now I'm going to go in and add some distressing and some detail to it with a little ivory paint, and then a little of the truffle. And I'm just adding some dimension and antiquing it out a little bit so it's not so stark white. The nest was a bit too big, and I wanted to have something a little more moss-like, so I just grabbed a handful of the Dollar Tree moss. I didn't worry about gluing it in here. This way I can take it out if I want to. It just sits inside this little cage. And then I I wanted to add some color to it. So I started with some of this lavender. Actually, I started with those little white roses. And I put a few of those in around the bottom. They looked really cute. And then I just added this, just a pop of something different. And I used this, actually this is Walmart lavender spray. And I added that to the bottom of the nest. And again, I didn't hot glue anything. It all just kind of stuck into the moss pretty well. Now I am going to put my bird in, and in order for my bird to stand up and stay upright, I did end up coming in with some hot glue at the bottom and just gluing the bird down to the moss, and that helped the bird sit upright. And that's all it was. Really cute. I hope you enjoyed these projects. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to be part of the community. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite. And as always, keep crafting. Bye-bye.